We're here at the Livingston Parish Courthouse. We've been having some issues about getting open records request. Now they're saying that we have to submit it by mail. We can't do it on the internet. And they're saying that we can't come in and fill out a form. So we're going to contest that today. And they said that we can't record in the clerk's office. And the clerk's office clearly has a public lobby. And they tried to remove Michelle. And we're going to go in and see what we can do about getting the information we need on the officer that wanted to go hands-on with her. So, here we go, people. Walking up to the courthouse. They usually have a couple of signs out here saying that you can't record in the courtrooms yourself. But it's Friday afternoon, so they probably already have it picked up. Good.
How you doing?
What can we do for y'all?
We got some business to take care of. Who's that? Oh, did it?
Y'all about to go home too, huh? Close to it. Thank you, man. Hello. Public records request, open records request.
What are you requesting?
We're requesting a, well, you have a complaint form already, right?
Not on me.
Okay. What we do need though is for sure we need the officer that was driving a certain squad car. We have the squad car, but he refused to ID to us that day, and we're needing to find out who it is so we can file a complaint against that officer. And like I said, that day he didn't want to give us his name or badge number. So
Okay, so what documents are you wanting to pull?
on that particular officer, I need his name, badge number. I need his salary, and if he has any complaints against
I don't
him.
know how I'm gonna pull that up though, like what documents that we would have filed here?
It's
would have
public
that-
information on that officer.
You may have to go to the sheriff's office for that.
Okay, so what records do y'all do over here?
We have, mortgage records, civil suit records, criminal records
You have the court docket and the jail roster
for which day?
today.
For today's?
Yeah, any day, any day.
It's a public record, we do.
Yeah, we do, but I just need to know like, did they have court today on this matter?
That's,
Let me
yeah,
ask this question first, if I may. Are you currently videoing in here right now?
yes.
Yes.
We-
That's
unconstitutional.
unconstitutional. This is a public lobby, correct? Anywhere's in public you can film. And that right there,
Did I give you a copy of this
specific,
last time?
that specifically says that we can take pictures of the documents that we're requesting on there. That says nothing to do with that we cannot record in a public lobby. I've read that letter. I've read everything on y'all's courthouse out here. That does not specifically say that we cannot record in here. What's your name?
My name is Kevin Pope.
Kevin Pope.
What's your name?
I don't want to give that right now.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, we're allowed to record in here. It's a public lobby. So we got to go to the sheriff's office to get the information on the officer.
What day,
Today.
what,
How about today?
okay, so there was a
The
court
court
case on
docket?
that issue today?
No, we didn't say court case. We said court docket.
Docket for which judge?
Pick one. We want to see it.
So I'm not just gonna pick one. You tell me what you need. We had 4 different.
All right.
courtrooms.
Do you still have Judge Schultz? All right. What are the other judges' names?
You have Ricks.
Okay.
Foster,
Brenda Ricks.
Abels,
Yeah,
Chambers
let's look at
Trail.
hers. Brenda Ricks.
All right. You can have a seat, and I'll call upstairs and have them break it down.
Good deal.
Thank you. And what was your name? And what was your name?
Miss Bourgeois.
Tell us that we can't record in here. Clearly can. It's a public lobby.
So Rick's was not here today, Oglesby was here, so I'm gonna have his pulled.
Okay, that'll work.
The sheriff's office is in the same building, so be able to walk a very short distance to be able to get the records. Did you find out that we're allowed to film in here, correct? They educated you? No? They didn't educate you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware.
Yeah, it's a public lobby anywhere but it's public, you can film. See that?
I'm working on
He's working on something, he says. He's working on violating people's rights. That's what it sounds like. Can I get your name, ma'am, since you addressed me? He's already got him not talking. See, clearly marked employees only. All right, so now. Mm-hmm. All right. Is Dawn in right now?
Is Dawn in?
Because we're trying to get a officer's name and badge number. He put his hands on her on the other day, and we're trying to get the name of that officer. He didn't want to identify himself, and we're trying to fill out a complaint against him, but the only thing we have is his squad car number, which is 322, and we're trying to get his name and badge number so she could file a complaint. Basically, that's the boil down to what we're trying to do right now.
Okay.
But we sent them an email, and all of a sudden, we were able to do it on email, but then all of a sudden we can't do it on email. The only way that we can get an open records request is to send something through the mail. But the problem with that is if I don't have a return address that they can send me anything, how would we get that information back?
That's a good question.
And there's no date and time stamp on it to make sure that it's been received when you send it through snail mail like
Right.
that?
And I've been
So
doing
I'm
it,
trying
yeah,
to-
I've been doing it through Dawn. She's been responding, but I don't know if it's retaliation because, we're trying to find out information or whatever that might be. But, literally got an email saying the only way that we can get a open records request form now is to send it in by mail.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Because last week we were able to request things and it came through just fine.
Just through
But
email,
now
yeah.
all of
And
a
now they're
sudden-
saying that they want our names and our date of birth and everything like that. And clearly, last week we were able to get all the information through email, without having to give up names. What's your name, by the way?
Everhard.
Everhart?
Yeah.
All right. So, that's the next step. We're trying to get the name and badge number from that officer that put his hands on her, he went and identified that
No,
day.
so what was I introduced myself. I was asking you what your name was.
Oh, I don't like to give that right, not at this minute.
Oh, okay.
So,
Cool.
and like I said, we're just here to get, open records request. So,
Okay. All right. Well, I can walk back there and see if she's here.
yeah, that'd be great.
At this time, we've got some forms sitting out there on the table that explains how those records requests need to be made.
Right, but why would they send us, since we clearly were being able to do it, through email and stuff like that, why would they all of a sudden send us something now? The only way that we can do it is through the mail. You can't grasp your head around why they would do that, right? So, from your knowledge, how would we get the open records
anything
request?
that I would come up with is speculation, and I'm not going to speculate on something like that. That wouldn't be fair. So,
Right.
So you wouldn't be able to give us his name and badge number?
no, ma'am. You have his badge number. You just told me what it is.
No.
No, his unit number was 322. That was the only
Oh,
thing.
that's his badge number?
Oh, it's his
too?
badge number as well? Okay.
Yeah.
So
But if
we
you
still need to
wanted
do the
file a
open
complaint-
records request
If
to
you
do
wanted to file a complaint, you could use that to file your complaint.
what on the forms that are out here in the lobby or?
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones that we've given y'all before that are out there, and
Oh, they're out here now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yeah, the last time I
Nice.
gave you one, you walked right by them out there before you came in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So they actually put them out in the lobby. That's a good thing.
Good,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a good thing. Yeah. So-
Y'all keep walking right by them and coming in here.
Yeah. Well, the first time we ever came in here, we had trouble getting them. And we told them, that they need to be where the public can come in because, we can remain anonymous completely, on a complaint and open records request, you can remain anonymous, But, I felt like I was being pushed to have to do it by mail, which is given name and stuff like that and return address. But, for people that can't do it that way, if they're homeless, for say, and, they want open records request, how would they get the information? It's free, it's open to them just like it is, anybody else.
Yeah.
So, but why they would send that, like I said, that sounded more like retaliation. Oh, the only way y'all can get open records requests now is through, sending it by mail.
It
Right.
goes completely against the Sunshine Law.
Right, right.
So,
I had another quick question. You gave us this form, but it's still saying the same thing that we got a email over that it's saying the only way that we could still do an open records request is by mail.
Okay.
So there is no other way to do an open records request?
That's what the form says.
who made that form? Like, who created it?
Oh, I don't know.
So if somebody comes in and they are homeless and they ask you, how can I get the information back? Who do we need to speak to at this point? Basically, you know what I mean? There should be able to be another way for people to get information, open records requests without a mailing address. If you don't have a mailing address, like if I came in, okay, sir, I don't have a mailing address. How do I get my information back? See, this is no answer at all. There's,
Again, that would lead me to speculate or assume, and that's outside my wheelhouse. So, you've been dealing with Miss Wowak, and I would presume.
Where's
Miss
Jason
Feldman.
Ard at?
well, they're not going to send him out.
Why not? He's the
Oh,
sheriff.
okay, well,
He's
you can
the
have-
boss.
But there's got to be a way to do an open records request without mail, by
On a
mail.
case-by-case basis, we'd probably work with somebody to make that happen and make arrangements for them. So,
Okay, so I need to do open. So basically, I need to do an open records request without mail.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Because I don't have a return address. That's the whole problem.
okay, well, then email Miss Dawn and tell her what you need to do.
Okay, but I did. That's why she sent me this form by email. But you know, clearly she's been taking care of me by email. But then all of a sudden it stops by email. She says, "Well, we can no longer do anything by email," and she sent me this,
Okay.
the same wording and everything.
All right.
So I need to do open
This
records
isn't
request. I mean, it's still I don't have a return address. I need to do open records request. That's where we're stuck at right now. This is what we're working on. Huh?
What's your solution?
The solution would be on y'all. I need to do open records request, and I can't do it by mail.
We've given you solutions and those aren't good, so tell me what your
That's
solution is.
unconstitutional.
You should be able to write it down for us and request, and then you should get back a hold of us through an email address, just like she was doing a day ago. She's been contacting me through email, and then all of a sudden, this comes out, and she sends it to us. If I don't have a return address, how do y'all get me my public records? There's got to be an answer. It can't be just, oh, there's nothing to do. There's got to be a solution to this problem.
I agree.
Yeah. But the question is, again, then, if you can't answer that question, give me somebody that can answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you answer that question?
That's the procedure in place that we go by right now.
Okay, so somebody's homeless, they can't get public records request because they don't have an address. This is what you're telling me right now.
No, sir.
Wow,
That's what that
that's amazing.
says.
No, he's agreeing with what I'm saying. If you're homeless and you don't have a return address, you can't get public records. Is what he's saying right now.
What's your name? Who am I talking to?
Alden Thomason.
Thomason?
All right, people, y'all are hearing this, right? Okay. So there's no solution. This is we can't get public records unless we have an address.
Whatever procedure is that you've been given, that's the process.
Okay, that goes directly against the Sunshine Act. It also goes against the AG's website where it says we have a right to request by mail, verbal. You can write it down for us. We can write it down for you. We don't have to give our name, our address, none of that.
Because you can remain anonymous.
This right here is unconstitutional, and it looks like Jason Ard has to approve the records request before being sent out. He doesn't have that right. He may be sheriff, but he does not have the right to go against the law, and that is against the law.
So.
So
Yep.
where's Jason Ard at?
Not here today.
Okay. I mean, y'all hearing this, people? This is what they're giving us.
What's your
Okay.
position?
I can run uniform operations.
Uniform operations. And what's your rank?
Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant.
Colonel. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Yep.
You too.